Right, part 9 is here, CB400 restoration, and it's the 29th of July 2024 today. And I did say I want to get it finished for August, so I think I possibly got less chances of that, but we'll give it a go. I just need to work my backside off these next few days, and at least try and get it started for August. But you know, if I don't, I don't. It's no big deal. It's going to be second or third. But I'm going to give it a good go. So anyway, we've got it timed up. The head is torqued down, and today, first things first, is I'm going to get the cam cover on with the rockers in, and torque all the screws down, get the new rubber gasket on, and then we're going to go from there, possibly carburetors and getting the exhaust on and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we need to get a serious move on. So let's go. Right, I'm here eventually, and the cam cover is going on. These tappet covers have been an absolute nightmare to get out. I just could not get them out. There's 8 of them. Well, so a few of them came out quite easily, but there was 3 I had to chisel out. Honestly, absolutely, they just would not come out, and they're rounding off. Just another flipping nightmare. Luckily I've got quite a lot of spare ones, so I hope they come off the flipping head easy enough and I can use them, but they were in better condition. So yeah, I've polished it as well. As you can see, I have given it a good buff on the buffer, so it's looking quite nice. This is the tachometer cable end. It's all timed up, so on it goes. I've slackened the tappets off, which it does say you're meant to do in the book. Obviously I've put the rubber gasket on, so on it goes, and then let's hope and pray we don't have any problems with threads. Hope and flipping pray, Jesus. There you go. Yeah, I've put all the screws in another cam cover, so I know where they all go. So get them all in now. Yeah, there is a little bit of a sequence to all these bolts, so I've got it here in the manual. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it says at the top 5 up here, 6, 7, and then it doesn't say anything after that. So you just, as long as you get them first 7 bolts in sequence, I think you just tighten the others up, make your own sort of sequence. But yeah, mustn't be that important, but it's important for them middle ones. I've just said I hope I don't get any problems with threads, and I'm getting problems with one thread right in the middle where you can't get drilling. So that means I'm going to have to take the whole flipping lot off again, the head off, just to get a flipping drill in to helicoil it, which is so annoying, it's unbelievable. This head isn't as good as I thought it was. I'm really regretting using it. I wish I'd just used the original head. It's not as good. The only reason I didn't use the original head was because it was so carboned up. Should have just cleaned it up properly, just use that one. So yeah, I'm absolutely gutted. There's even a tiny bit of fin missing there, which I didn't really notice. The other one's got no fins at all and nothing broke. But I'm not going back to that one now, regrinding the valves in and cleaning that up and doing like an extra flipping 2 days work. Absolutely no chance. So yeah, oh god, it's one of them things. Let's get to it. Anyway, I won't film it, just next bit of filming it'll be all back on. Right, it's next day now, and yeah, that was a right load of miver. Had to helicoil a few threads. Right, flipping nightmare. But it's on. They're all torqued down. It's looking good. Haynes' manual did say to undo all the rockers, which I'm guessing is so the whole head or camshaft cover clamps down better, so it's not getting any of these springs for the valves pushing it here and there. So it clamps down and then you do the valves. Yeah, you get it nice and tight and level and perfect and oil tight. So yeah, next job is do the tappets. I'll do that quickly now. I'll let you know what the measurements are, which I'll just look in the book now. Probably at the beginning, I should imagine. These inlet 0.05 millimeters. So bloody hell, that's half a millimeter. Exhaust 0.05 millimeters. Plus it's 0.08. I think that's for 550. For the 408cc, which is this one, it was 0.05, which is the same as the C70 I did actually. I think that was 0.05. So it's not a lot at all, but I suppose with hardly any distance there, once it actually runs, it'll be nice and quiet. Not going to have any bit of a tappity noise. So yeah, let's do it. 0.05, let's go. Right, so when he did give me the parts, he did give me this, which is apparently an adjuster for tappets. I've never used one before. I normally just use a spanner or something. Just grab this spoke key, see if that fits. It does actually fit, a little spoke key. I was going to use that and a 9mm spanner. But I might have a go with this first. Yeah, just look quite good. That comes out, so obviously you can just stick with that, the middle sort of pin, which goes down to the tappet where the gap is, and then that is obviously a spanner. So yeah, might work. So I don't think you need to look at the book for doing tappets, because obviously you just set it to top dead centre. So we've got two top dead centres down here. You've got 1 and 4, and obviously 2 and 3, and they're both written here. That's 2 and 3 now, you can see it. T for top dead centre. So now the centre ones should be top dead centre. Yeah. But we're going to start from this end anyway, so let's go round one. So just another 180 degrees. You can see 1.4. This is 1 and 4. There you go. So now that one's at top dead centre. Yeah. So yeah, let's get setting them anyway. Right, we're done. I've just done all 8 tappets to 0.05, which is that, and that is quite fiddly because it's the thinnest feeler gauge out of the lot of them, 0.05, so it's very flexible and very fiddly. But that was really good. I was quite impressed with that. So yeah, I'm glad he gave me that. So it's all done. So first things first, I was going to say I'm just going to turn the engine. I'm pretty much 100% that timing is correct, because I've looked at it quite a few times. Just make sure it turns, no valves are hitting pistons or anything stupid like that. Yeah, you can see the valves going up and down. Not sure if you can see them on camera or not, but yeah, they're definitely going up and down. So that's perfect. Hopefully it should be a runner soon. But that was quite an easy job, that. So yeah, I'm happy about that, because it's just been a flipping nightmare, this head. It's been hours and hours and hours, and you get a bit of a problem, you've got to go back again, you know. It was an absolute nightmare, but it's on now, it's done. So yeah, let's get on with it. Right, brand new batteries turned up. I just thought I'll try it. So honestly, not even tried this yet. Is this neutral light going to work? No. Huh. Is anything going to work? Huh. Absolutely nothing, but I've not touched anything yet, really. You know, this is not sure I've touched anything electrical. Absolutely nothing. Oh. Right then, I've just started putting the magneto in, and I've come up with a bit of an idea. Basically, this is the original casing, which is the better one. Some slight marks there, but nothing crash damaged. I have got another casing over here, which is this one here, but round here there is a little bit of damage where it's been down, and I don't really want that on the bike, even though you can hardly see it. But the wiring in here is quite good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, so if you remember when at the start when I said that wiring was a mess on the other one, what I'm going to do is try and get this out of here, and then use that casing with these windings. And the plug's good and that, you know, it looks all right to me, that. So it should make a decent magneto, believe it or not. I'll be using that Honda casing or the other one, actually. I'll check which one's best. I have got two of these, which I didn't have one at the beginning. So yeah, that'll clean up on the inside and everything. And I'll mirror polish it, which I'm on with right now. So let's go. Ooh. Right then, I'm absolutely filthy, and yeah, I've done a load of work to this. So this is the original casing, which hasn't really got any accident damage. It's got a few little marks there, but it hasn't got sort of grinding where it's been going down the road for miles, which I didn't want, which was on the other one. So I've swapped all the windings out of the other one, the better windings. I've put a little bit of tape on here, but I've not had to solder them or anything, so that's all in there properly, and then that'll come underneath the engine, so that is proper. And then that just wants plugging in. It's got a decent socket on it, and I've obviously polished it and put the Honda badge on it, polished that as well. Not gone absolutely mad, but it's reasonably polished, that. So yeah, I'm quite happy, so let's get it on. Right, I've just checked. I've got two dowels here, like locating dowels, so they're quite important. You definitely want your dowels in there. Always check the dowels. Yeah. Does it go in then? So it obviously just comes out here, doesn't it? Yeah. So the bottom bit of the casing hangs over a little bit more than the rest of it, so yeah, that's on. And the wires come up here. You've got neutral light. Seems to be a bit different. Oh, was that it? Yeah, that's the neutral light. That goes. Bring it on here. So yeah, these wires come around here. There's the. No, that's not the neutral light. That is the oil light. That if it's low on oil. Neutral light, yeah, goes in here. I've just remembered, which is on the other magneto. So yeah, I need to get that. That goes in the top here. So yeah, I know where I'm at. That can come off. Get rid of that. Get some new tape on there. Oh god, I've just put this lot on the best I could, and then realised I hadn't put the flipping gasket on. You don't really need it. It's not crazy important, but you may as well put it on as I've got it, haven't you? There you go, one-handed trying to get a gasket on. Right, I'm going to put Allen key bolts in here. I'm going to have a look in my bolt selection. It's in, and it's looking good. The Allen bolts are in. I quite like them stainless Allen bolts. They look good. Really happy with that. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. Just still not worked out why we had no electrics whatsoever, but I've got a good feeling it might be the ignition barrel. There's a plug going in there. It is a brand new ignition barrel. So yeah, might have to get the headlamp off and have a look. But yeah, happy with that. Right then, it's 20 past 12, 20 past midnight, 31st of August 2024. So last day No, July. Sorry, I'm so flipping tired. 31st of July. So I did say I was hopefully going to have it running for 1st of August, but the chances of getting it running tomorrow are pretty fine, aren't they? Let's get up at 6 a.m. and work till flipping 9 p.m. or something, which is not going to happen being still up at this time. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the progress today, though. I did do quite well. Obviously, that head, I'm quite happy with the head and the barrels. I'm quite happy with the tappets. I'm really happy with the magneto here. That's on nicely. The wiring looks all nice. I've worked out where the main solenoid wire for the starter motor goes, which obviously goes to the solenoid, as I've just said. There's a few other little bits and bobs I've worked out, sort of wiring. I've tried the battery on, but got absolutely nothing like you've seen. But I'm presuming it'd be in the headlamp. It'd be something and nothing. I'll tell you now, it'll just suddenly pop into life somehow. Battery's off at the moment. It's not scaring me at all. It would have been nice to just come on and everything worked. It's always good when they do that, isn't it? When it's been sat for years. Turn it on, absolutely everything works. All your brake lights, everything. You're like, hey! But no, absolutely nothing works. So yeah, it's a problem, but I don't think it's a big problem. It's not scaring the hell out of me anyway. So yeah, part 10 is going to be tomorrow. I should be flying, hopefully. Might even do the carburetors tomorrow. Hopefully get it turning on, get some electrics working, get them carburetors cleaned, maybe get them fitted and get the airbox on, get them nicely mated up to the manifolds, possibly even get the exhaust on, you know, maybe see if it's firing, if it's sparking. It's on points, but I've not mentioned I do actually have electronic ignition, which came with all these parts that keep giving, has given me an electronic ignition, but I don't think he's ever actually ran anything with it. He said he ordered it from America. I think he paid quite a lot of money for it. The instructions are there, and I think he set them up very similar to how you set up points. You can do it with a light bulb, like a 12-volt light bulb. So yeah, I might be having a go with them rather than points. I would like to have it electronic ignition. I think it'd be a bit more reliable, possibly run a little tiny bit better, and you definitely will never need to change your points. So yeah, we'll have a go at getting that on, maybe have a look at it anyway, see what I think. Points are always easy enough to get a spark and get it all working, I think. Quite like points. So yeah, that's it, I think. So yeah, that is the end of part 9. So good night, God bless, and have a good day tomorrow, to myself and you, of course. Yes, good night.